I just played this game literally like 15 minutes ago or some shit. I haven't played this tank. It's gotta be like nearly a month at this point. This is my second game. I usually do like 1 hour sessions, just pop boners, and then when they run out, I'm done. My first game was 1942 damage. It was awesome, but it had been so long since, like, I think I was before I was at like 60 games, 83-ish%. And then I played the first game today in like a month, 1900 damage. And then I jumped up to like 85.7. So I got the second mark. And this was the second game I played. I was actually, after the first game was so fucking bad, I was debating just like switching to a different tank, like grinding the Kara one or some shit. I played this game anyway. And this is a good game. I actually did significantly more damage than I thought I did. And this is like pretty much what I do from the side. That shot bounced, I mean, was not aimed at all. This one, you'll see in a second. This guy first, he comes up here and he's like thinking about side scraping. And then on the minimap, I see the 50B, that shot. Sometimes I will clip stuff just so I can see what it looks like again. Because I cannot fucking believe what just happened. This was one of those. Holy fuck. Anyway, this was that shot. So I7, blah, blah, blah. See 50B on the minimap, and I come to shoot him. Bang, there is the shot. Right, essentially on the line of the oscillating turret. That's like dead fucking center mass. The only thing I can think, there was 2 of these shots that happened this game. I literally could not fucking believe it. I had to clip it. They're both on the 50B. So this 50B, he's in oxygen, and typically what you see is like, I'm pretty fucking certain everybody in oxygen is like Russian, or maybe some Ukrainians, but I'm pretty fucking sure they're all Russian or some like other side of the fucking planet. So I think this guy has got to be playing on like 200 fucking ping or something, because this is just like, this is one of those things. It's dead fucking center mass. Look at that shit right there. Like, it could not be any more center fucking mass. Maybe if it was on like my actual aim point. So this has to be like a desync between the server and my client or something. So this guy has got to be on like a billion fucking ping. But yeah. And Karen won. So I mean, that could have been a 4 for 4, but the 2 for 4 should have been, it absolutely should have been a 3 for 4. The first one on the i7 was like, it was not aimed at all. And it's an i7, so bouncing, it makes sense. This is where this side kind of sucks. Like, I always play here in like Leopard, or I'm usually playing something paper, like a fucking Leopard or a 50B, or now this thing. And once they actually get these positions, like, you really just can't peek them. So I kind of just have to sit here on my fucking ass and wait for something to happen. This is where like, this guy is playing the corner, so I can kind of come down here and wait for especially the fucking Yag to shoot. But the i7, I don't really care. But as long as the Yag shoots, then I'm kind of fine peeking this guy. The Yag shoots here, bounces. This should have been a 4 for 4. I need to see this again. So lower play. He's rocking back and forth, so I can't really shoot when he rocks forward, but it doesn't matter. Just shot straight the fuck under his tank. Like, okay, bro. Now I speed this fuck up because I'm just on a full reload. When like this game, when I was playing it, I was like, it was definitely an interesting game. I was like, damn, that was an interesting game. Oh yeah, it's better if you couldn't see that this Yag had fired, but he fired like, he had fired when I was at like 7 seconds left on reload, so I could only guarantee myself like 2 shots on that guy. Fortunately, what was it, the bounce? The mouse tracked me. The i7 pinned me, but I mean, that's a totally fine trade, especially to make the Yag Tiger or Yag Panzer one shot. Kind of like, my team loses fucking north. So like, in this game, it was the 4 heavy tanks of us and the E3. So it was 5 versus, it was like 6 in the south. My team loses the north. I mean, I guess it's essentially a fair fight, but like, I don't really understand how the fuck they got raped in the north. He's like, when they changed this map, I was like, damn, that's awesome. You can actually push the north now. But it's actually just still just as garbage as before. His grill pull up. This guy's kind of a bond. So I'm kind of just peeking him, eagle checking his ass. Blew up the fucking bridge. But I saw the Herpton and Schlepter in middle. So now that the grill fucked off, I was just trying to go shoot him. I really expected to get spotted crossing that and potentially shot by something, but I'm greedy as fuck, so I was doing it anyway. And eventually has to back up, and then he realizes that I'm just shooting his ass. Coming I run on this tank is I'm running like experimental HP because I think it's Amarak a lot or some shit. I don't remember what it was while I was running experimental, but I definitely recommend experimental. And then I run like V-stub vents. My alternate loadout is still V-stub vents, and then I run like the experimental aiming ship. I don't really run it that often. I don't know what this Kara 1 is doing. He was shooting at the E3 or something, but he's just like killing himself. I think it's like, I don't know why this BZ is just, this guy just sits here and does fucking like nothing the whole game. He watches like the KR1. Even at the end, he does straight fucking dick. This is where, like, I was debating running away because the 50B and Mouse are both like 900 HP. This guy's 1,000, kind of holding this angle. This is bullshit. I guess, I mean, that was a fucking joke. That actually cost me high caliber in this game because I shot my teammate. And I don't know how the fuck that hit the Sturf. Like, no, originally I thought it, I mean, it might have actually bounced the 121B and then bounced the Sturf. I would fucking, I'd rewind that if it wasn't like a 50% chance the replay would just crash. Maybe I'll rewind it after the game, and then if it actually ricocheted out the 121B and the serve, then I'll like edit it in or something. But this is like, I was basically taking this trade with the Mouse to kill him and kind of just praying. Like the 50B is also like 900-ish HP, so I knew it was going to take me likely 3 shots to kill the Mouse. And I was kind of just hoping that in between me killing the Mouse and reloading, that the 50B wouldn't just pull up and clip me. And he ends up not doing it. I don't like, he was last spotted on like 900 HP, but I'm pretty sure the next time he gets lit, he's like 364-ish. 363. Fuck. One off. I don't, he must have gotten blinded by something. This was so risky. Like, I thought the grill was leaving. I was looking at the minimap. He was literally running away. So I'm like, okay, this guy is a guaranteed one shot. So I would just drive after and kill him. But it turns out that the grill is actually backing the fuck up. I'm so lucky I didn't just take a shot from that guy. And all my luck that I used on not getting shot by the grill, I wasted on this fucking 50B. That was the second shot. So we'll take a look at that one now. So the first one, so dead fucking center mass. This one, I'm really lucky as fuck. Like, I'm so lucky this guy's got to be a fucking bot or something. Like, he absolutely had a shot there. 50B misses, and then this. I think it went under his tank. I can't actually see for sure. I'm like 99% sure it went under his fucking tank, but like, come the fuck on, dude. We had the fucking center mass straight through a goddamn tank, and now we've got whatever the fuck happened here. Like, what in the fuck? And it's on the same guy. Like, the first one, I could totally see that being like a 200 ping type thing. What the fuck is this? He's driving away from me in a straight. I don't even like. He's not driving. He's just sitting there. Like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck ever, man. So then I take one from him, and then right now I'm like, okay, so I either basically I'm between a rock and a fucking hard cock right now. I'm either sitting here and taking 2 more from this guy, plus this grill is just driving straight the fuck out, unless he gets killed by my BZ. But this guy's actually a fucking clown, so who knows what's going on with that guy. Basically, I have to say, okay, fuck it, I'll take the grill shot, because I have gotten myself straight in the middle of a ham fucking sandwich here. So thank God this grill decides to fight the BC. I end up not killing either of these guys. That guy dies there. Like, my play was just that fucking epic. And now, like, I don't know where this KR1 was going. That was not the fort, the Death Star that just fired there. So originally I was scared of crossing back because this guy was sitting there holding the angle, but he actually just blind fired at fucking nothing. So, like, I need to check my cam on this thing. I also played a Glacier game later, and I was getting outlit at like 440 meters by a Death Star and a T-30. I must have like negative 5% camo on this thing. But yeah, like, after these, like the 50B and the grill died, we still had like 2 tanks left here, maybe even 3 at that point. But I have to go back and kind of like help my teammates slash do damage to these guys while they are dying, because while they are dying, like, all these tanks are lit and focused on them instead of me, and I have got to use that time to do damage to them while I still have the chance. Fortunately, this Borkenschlepter, instead of getting unlit, he drives in the open, and then I get to kill him. And this hacker did not see the Borkenschlepter die, and he just has to kill himself as well. As soon as I hit the clip of like the Borken and the hacker, I knew I was gonna win this game. If the Borkenschlepter decided to sit here and get unlit and then come, that was it. That was the fucking game. It was over. Here, I'm kind of like, this is actually a bad peek. I should have driven out and then back and spot checked. I guess I was kind of just hoping there was nothing there. This is like, it's pretty tough because specifically the leopard, not so much the imbatable, can just sit on cap in a bush and I can't light them. Which is why I like spot check this. I peek and then back up, see if I get lit, and I do. So it was kind of fucked from here. They basically had to kill themselves. Because the KR1 is at least a 3-shot for me. He's like 999 HP, I think. The Death Star is also nearly 1000 HP. I don't even know how much the leopard is at this point. I know he's a 1-shot. Fortunately, this guy, I need to back up right here because I have got to back up to a point where this tree that's knocked down is not covering this entire gap, because it's questionable. I don't think I would spot the Death Star crossing if I had stayed forward so this tree wasn't blocking it. So now that there's a gap here, I know I like this guy. And thank God he keeps driving. If he like backed up behind that wreck, then I kind of just like fucked. I don't know what this BZ is doing. This guy somehow does nothing in this game. I think he actually pens the KR1 here. But like, I don't know. Like, the cap is getting tight enough that I kind of like have to do something about it. The problem is, because I shot this Death Star and got lit down here, I was really expecting this imbatable to be coming down this way and kind of holding like this on me. But he fortunately is looking for the BZ. Alright, that's the imbatable ability type shit. I just took a random blind at the bush and I'm just fully loaded right after. This was a horrible shot. This is like, I was really expecting this guy to be aimed at me. So I took like a crazy fucking snapshot at him in the hopes that if he was like aiming this way, I could maybe like do a shot of damage to him and then get back in cover in time. It turns out that even if that shot hit, if he was aiming this way, I'd take the shot anyway. So it's just fucking brain dead at that point. And I got to kill this fucking imbatable. Fortunately, this leopard gets lit there. He had to fucking drive out of the bush. That guy, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. If he was just like back here or something, I think I lose this game. Like, when he first lit me and I backed up, obviously I was lit backing up. What he should have done is crossed over to here, because first of all, it's a better angle on me, but he can also spot me through the bushes and then back up and shoot me on cap and not get lit. If he did that, I lose the game. But he also just killed himself like a fucking retard. Now I'm in the situation where I'm a guaranteed one shot for both of these tanks. The KR1 is a guaranteed 2-shot for me. Actually, no, he's a 3-shot. The BC actually did fucking nothing. And I cannot leave here. So I like there's no fucking chance I can run away here because the KR1 is gonna get to somewhere around here, and then there's not like a solid line of concealment where I can run away. So what I have to do is I have to like drop these trees, but I can't like just drop them in a line. I have to drop this second tree like back towards this way. I was really hoping that when I did this, I'll be able to spot this guy and back up and be able to like double bush on him, but I couldn't. I was expecting to get lit there, honestly. I didn't get lit. And now he knows I'm here. So I have to. I was expecting the Death Star. I obviously just saw the KR1 get shot. I was really expecting him to peek this side, but there's this fucking annoying ass bush here. So I have to like drive further into the tree so I can have a clear line of sight on this side. He gets lit, but then he kind of spot checked it cleanly, but I was really expecting this guy just to be a complete fucking retard and peek, but is what it is. At this point, once I shot the KR1 and the Death Star peeked and got lit there, what the KR1 should have done, and would have, I mean, it would likely won them the game. I was expecting him to drive like through middle and come around and peek over here. Or at least like go all the way around and come up here. Either one of those would have made this significantly harder to win. Especially considering I'm like probably a 65% chance to be one-shotted by the KR1. I don't know why he decided to drive there. And I wasn't actually ready for it, so I'm kind of lucky that I penned that shot. The way he was like driving, I was kind of expecting. So first of all, drive close to the corner, so I proxy him as early as possible. But I was like, really expecting him to just drive straight the fuck out, which would kind of be retarded. But I was kind of expecting that. As soon as he stops there and he starts side scraping, I mean, like I kind of assume everybody is just like 300 wet 8 until they prove otherwise. When he stopped and he started side scraping, I knew this guy was somewhere between like average and slightly above average. Not really a good player, but above average. And when that happens, that essentially guarantees that unless I hit like a Capola shot or his shoulder or something, then I'm probably going to die if I just sit around the corner and wait for him to slowly but surely side scrape his way to have a shot on me. So unless I'm like betting RNG that I can hit his Capola or his shoulder, what I have to do is I have to catch him off guard and I have to just drive it straight the fuck out and try and pen him when he's not side scraped properly. Which what ended up happening because like when I drive out, it's a decent angle on here. Like he's obviously not side scraped, I can just pen him that way. And that's the way it is. Like if he was ready to shoot me, like, or if he was even like a good player, would probably be able to react and shoot me in time, but he's just like somewhere between average and above average, and he would no way he's gonna expect me to do that, especially considering like in his mind, like there's no fucking way I would peek him because obviously he's in a KR1 and he's like side scraping me. But yeah, this is the game. Actually, my first ace. I think this is like my 64th game or some shit in this thing. When I played that game, I was like, damn, that was like actually kind of an interesting carry, but I didn't think I was gonna upload it because I no would have lied. I thought I did like 7,000 damage, maximum like 7,700 or some shit. I don't know where the fuck I did 10.4k damage, and it's not like 10.4k in tier 11s. I mean specifically like T803, Trash Rat, Kara1, BZ79. 10,000 damage in those tanks, I swear to God, it might as well be like 8,000 damage in a tier 10. Like, those tanks are just so fucking good at farming. 10,000 damage doesn't mean anything. In this tank, especially like this tank is a little bit harder to do 10k, but it like this tank with the ability it has, it can farm a lot of damage. So it's not that much, but like God, posting a fucking tier 11 replay of doing less than 10k, like holy shit, you might as well just like 6,000 damage Top Gun in tier 10 or something. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting game.